Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we're going to be going over two different things, and the first one being what the daily collection set cycles are, and the second thing that we're actually going to go over is all the daily challenges so that you guys can actually earn as much gold as possible. So the collection sets will be making as much money as possible, and then the daily challenges will be making as much gold as possible. We're going to start with the list mode first, and we're going to follow that with extensive detail, and I wish you guys the best of luck with everything that you're either collecting or daily challenge that you guys are completing for today. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the daily collection sets and their current cycles. I'm going to start with anything that involves using the field shovel, because that is the newest change. If you guys don't know about the change, then make sure that you guys check out some of my previous videos about that. But we got fossils, which are going to be a part of cycle number 6. Lost jewelry, which will be a part of cycle number 4. We have the antique alcohol bottle, or I'm sorry, the arrowheads at cycle number 5. Family heirlooms at cycle number 4. And the coins at cycle number 6. If you guys have any questions regarding the field shovel and the change, make sure that you guys leave a comment down below. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next four. The next four sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. It is still very advisable to go ahead and purchase that collector bag as soon as you possibly can, because honestly it helps you make as much money as possible here in Red Dead Online. Yes, it's been nerfed, but it is still one of the best ways of earning some cash here in Red Dead Online. Alright, so we got American Wildflowers. Those are going to be a part of cycle number 4. You can actually collect 3 of those sets every single day. We have the tarot cards, which will be a part of cycle number 6. The antique alcohol bottles, which will be a part of cycle number 5. And then bird eggs will be a part of cycle number 5 as well. So hopefully you guys have a great time with all the different collecting that you guys are doing today, and have fun. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, and that's going to be talking about the daily challenges. But before we actually get into the daily challenges in general, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel, so make sure you guys show your love and support of these types of videos. And just click on that like and subscribe button. You're already here anyway, so you might as well take that a couple of seconds to go ahead and do that right now. Alright, we're going to start right by this, right by the gate here. And we're going to start with the list mode. We're going to get 1 bears killed, 5 burdock root picked. We got 5 chickens skinned, 3 cooked seasoned pork, 5 dry goods eaten, 1 fouled a dog to something interesting, and then 1 visited Mcfarland's ranch. The bounty hunter roll, we got 2 bounty targets taken down with bolas, 3 eagle eye used to track a bounty target, and then 1 player bounty collected. The trader roll, we got 3 camp stews eaten, 1 Cripps' special camp stew recipe completed, and then we got 6 perfect carcasses donated to Cripps. The collector roll, we got 1 antique alcohol drunk, we got 3 family heirlooms found, and then 3 tarot cards found. The Moonshiner Roll, we got a distance of 4827 by Moonshine Wagon traveled on a mission. $200 money made from moonshine sold, and then 2 moonshine preferred type sold to a buyer. And then the Naturalist Roll, we got 3 farmland animal samples taken, 2 legendary animal samples taken, and then 2 sedated animals revived. Alright, so you guys have the opportunity of actually earning 11 gold bars every single day. You can earn 5 from the daily general challenges and 6 gold bars from the daily roll challenges. They're going to be the same 7 for everybody every single day. It doesn't matter if your rank 0 to a rank whatever the highest actually is here in Red Dead Online. It doesn't matter. They're going to be the same. And a lot of them seem really easy today. So getting 5 gold bars might actually happen for quite a few people. Then the daily roll challenges, there is a total of 15. In order to get total of 15, you guys need to make sure that you guys have purchased all the current rolls and then be at least a rank 10 in each of those rolls. And then that way you can actually go ahead and participate in all of them. You only have to complete 9. You can only complete 9, so pick the 9 that are the easiest for you to complete every single day. Don't try to do the ones that you're just like, I'm not so sure about this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Pick the ones that are easiest, and then go to the ones that maybe aren't quite that easy for you, but maybe are the next in line. The only way to actually get up to 11 gold bars, and the main way to get 0.5 per gold bar for the daily challenges is make sure that you guys have completed 1 daily challenge for at least 21 days in a row, and then maintain that streak going forward. All right, so we got one bear skin. Now, there's a couple different locations that you guys can actually go to in order to actually get the bears. You can actually go after black bear or grizzly bears. Black bears can actually be found right in Blue Water Marsh area today. Well, any day, to be honest. You can also find a grizzly bear right next to Harriet, right here on the Little Creek River. And then you can find black bears kind of roaming around in the Big Valley area as well. If you guys come over here, basically between this intersection and this intersection right here, you guys will typically find a grizzly bear, and every once in a while you'll find one a little bit closer to Aurora Basin, and then you can find black bears all around the tall trees area. There's also a grizzly bear that will pop up behind this cabin right here in this still in the tall trees area. Those are the most common areas for a lot of the bears that you guys can find here in Red Dead Online. All you have to do is skin one of them. Actually, I think it was just kill a bear. So just kill it. You don't even have to skin it. You just have to kill it. And that's all you got to do with it. I'm going to skip this one for the time being. We got chickens skinned. Chickens, you got a couple different locations that you guys can actually go to for this one. You can go to Roskilder Fort, which is actually going to be north of Tumbleweed. That's a really good opportunity there. Or you can actually go to Lagra. The nice thing about the Lagra area is that there's a fast travel, and it's pretty close to Saint Denis, so there's chickens just right there. Otherwise, it's a little bit out of the way if you guys fast travel to Tumbleweed and make your way north up to that area. And then just go ahead and skin 5 chickens. And then we got 3 seasoned cooked pork. Now, you can find these with pigs, and pigs can actually be found as far as the farmland animals. Now, you have to do samples today, so maybe these might not necessarily work for you. However, you can go after wild boar or the color peccaries. Either one will actually work in order to get that. So pigs, wild boars, or color peccaries. So go ahead and get those. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, dry foods eaten. If you guys have dry foods in your inventory, you can actually pull them up via the wheel here. And then you can actually just go ahead and find the canned goods. So that's not a dry good. I was thinking canned goods, but it's dry goods. So that's going to be like crackers. Let's see, candies will be a part of that. Assorted biscuits. Bread roll should be a part of it. Bread chunks should be a part of it. Crackers. And there's a few other ones. So all of these right here should actually work as far as the dry goods eaten. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So that one's actually pretty easy to get done for today. Follow the dog to something interesting is probably going to be the hardest one out of all of these for today. I'm going to show you guys a couple different locations that you guys can actually go to for them. One is actually going to be in Ansburg, right here at this bend. So this one, like right here, is where you guys actually want to go. There's actually going to be another one from time to time. I haven't run into follow a dog in quite some time, so I hope that you guys are a little bit more lucky than I am. There's one right here. There's also another one down by Armadillo in this area right here. It's pretty close to this shootout series. It's right in this area somewhere. And that is all that I'm remembering off the top of my head, because like I said, I haven't had any of these pop up in quite some time. Nothing else is really coming to mind right now. All right, the next one on the list is going to be visited Mcfarland's Ranch. You can just go to Mcfarland's Ranch. There's a fast travel post right there, so you can fast travel right into it. And as soon as you basically get there, you just have to ride to the other side of the tracks, and you'll be able to get visited Mcfarland's Ranch. And then the last one for the daily general challenges is Burdock Roots. I'm not going to get really specific on this one because, honestly, where I'm going to show you guys, you can find them all on both sides of the river. So if you guys just start basically from right here, which is the Little Creek River, and basically work your way down the river all the way to Flatiron Lake, you can find tons of burdock root in this entire area on both sides of the river. There's a cluster of them here. There's a cluster of them over here by the burnt down town, which is Limpany. You can find a couple like big groups of them over here. And you can also find them out here on the islands and up and down the coast over by roads. So lots of opportunities to actually find the burdock root. Literally just go where the water is at. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to move on to the Bounty Hunter role, which is the only role that does pay out additionally in gold, so that's fantastic. We got 2 targets taken down with bolas. They can be whatever 2 targets you want to go after. Just take them down with bolas, and you're going to be just fine. Obviously, you have to be a high enough rank in order to participate in this one if it's being offered to you, but they do cost $30 a piece, so make sure that you guys pick them up after you hog tie them. Don't lose these. They're expensive. We got 3 Eagle Eye used to track a bounty target. The best way to do this is, and you won't know this until you actually get there, is searching inside of a yellow area and you're inspecting the clues in order to find your bounty target. That is the best way to do that, because each and every single time that you inspect a clue, you'll be given an option to basically track that bounty target. That's what you want to do in Eagle Eye, so that's how you would actually take care of that one. And then we got 1 player bounty collected. Pretty much the only way to do this right now, because I checked earlier to see how many people were actually in my lobby. There's only 1 other person, so I'm kind of curious what there is now. But you're going to want to do this with a friend, but you guys aren't going to want to be in the same posse. Your friend's going to kill you, and then you're going to press bounty on them, and then once a bounty is pretty much offered on them, then you're going to collect that. So they're going to allow you to basically collect that bounty, and then you're going to repay the favor. You're going to kill them, they're going to press charges on you, and they're going to collect your player bounty. The trader role, we got 3 camp stews eaten, and then we got Cripps' special stew camp recipe completed. Now, those 2 definitely go together. If you guys have the stew pot, which I definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and purchase it if you don't already have it, you can use it to actually fortify your cores without ever having to do anything else, because there's always a base quality stew that is available for you that you can actually eat as a camp stew eaten. But here today, whatever that recipe is, you can actually find your ingredients at either the general store, the stables, or inside of the catalog. And then the last one for the trader role, we got 6 perfect carcasses donated to Cripps. As long as it's a 3-star, and as long as you've maintained that, then go ahead and deliver that to Cripps, and you'll get that one completed as well. The collector role, we got 1 antique alcohol drunk. All you have to do is pull up your satchel and actually go to your antique alcohol bottles and drink one. Family heirlooms will be a part of cycle number 4 for today, and then the tarot cards will be a part of cycle number 6. And then the Moonshiner Roll, we got a distance of 48.27 traveled by Moonshine Wagon while on a mission. This is going to be equivalent to 2 deliveries most of the time. If you get a little bit longer of a delivery, then you might be able to get this done in one time, and you might just have to make a little bit longer of a delivery. But most of the time, it does take 2, at least where I'm at in the New Hanover area. And then obviously the $200 money made could potentially go along with that one. And the same thing with selling a moonshine, a preferred type, to a buyer. So what you want to do in order to make $200 right away is go after the strong and use a special ingredient like Argarita, Creek Plum, Caribbean Rum. And then make sure that you don't break any of the bottles on the delivery. And if you want to make sure that you're selling it to a preferred type, don't add the flavoring until that time has changed, or as long as you know that you're going to be delivering that specific batch before that timer expires. Because once that timer expires, you don't know if anybody is going to want that specific batch anymore, so you might have to wait until a later time to do that delivery. So literally all of the Moonshiner ones kind of go together for today. So this one is 2 deliveries, this one's 2 deliveries, and depending on what ability for the moonshine strength you're able to do and what flavorings you're able to add, it might take a couple times to get the $200 money made. So these all 3 go together for today. The naturalist roll, which is the last one and newest one, we got 3 farmland animal samples. You can go after the pigs, you can go after the goats, you can go after cows, ox, whatever. It's going to work just fine. If you guys want some goats, there's actually some goats down in not Mcfarland's ranch, but Roskeller's Fort. If you're going to go to get the chickens there. Otherwise, you can find pigs and sheep in Valentine, and in Emerald Ranch, you can actually find like sheep, goats, and ox and cows all right there, which is pretty nice. So a couple different varieties of where you want to be able to get those farmland animals. And then we got 2 legendary animal samples taken. Now the best way to do this is doing a mission through Harriet. However, with the smaller lobbies, obviously that makes it a little bit easier. I found a lot more of the legendary animals lately, but it's still, in my opinion, a little bit easier to do the mission just because you know how long it's roughly going to take you to get that one completed. And then we got 2 sedated animals revived, so you can just revive 2 of your farmland animals that you took the samples of, and that one should be able to be done and complete. But that is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of the daily challenges, by all means, leave a comment down below because I'd love to be able to help you guys out if I possibly can. But if you guys did find this video helpful or enjoyable in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys, stay gaming.